Okay, well, let's see where any more limestone might be.
Let's see.
It's not that far if you want me to go get it.
We could.
It's just on the other side of the iron.
We'll definitely
basically.
want that in the long term in general, just because.
Okay.
That'll be for all of our future buildings that we use to organize everything. We'll need the limestone.
Yeah, I mean, you know me, I'm all about long-term thinking. So
What's nice about all the foundations and whatnot is it has that nice locking system that we never really got to use, where everything aligns to a grid and you can like make things work. And suddenly it's not a huge pain in the ass to make conveyors connect what you want them to connect to, because they're not freaking out constantly and clipping into weird boundaries.
Fun. It'll be nice to plan for once.
Yeah.
Why did I come over here? I came back to the hub to do something. I came back to the hub to make a portable miner. Got it. That was one of those situations where I had to start talking out loud, and then that kicked off my thinking, and then I visualized a portable miner, and I was like, that's the one. And then I remembered to say the words portable miner as well, so you knew what I was talking about.
Wow.
But yeah, that was my thought process in action, and then dictated out so that you could read my mind.
A circle of bird. How nature do. That's it. That's all it does.
Yeah. I'm gonna choose to be confused by what you're talking about right now.
That's a common choice that you make.
This mineral shows purity level.
There's just quartz over here. Maybe we can research it.
Ooh.
Doing something useful.
We can use that to make watches.
A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Are there any other like things? I mean, I guess there's mechanical watches that people can make. They have to wind up, but like, are there any other things that people use to make watches aside from quartz and a spring?
I don't know if I know how how watches work. To be honest.
Oh, fair.
Magic.
All right, I'll wait for the experts in chat to show up and be like you can make it out of sodium and water.
I'm one of those annoying people that's often happy to just let things be magic boxes that work somehow.
Oh. See, I'm an engineer, and if I do that, then things don't work because computers don't work, actually.
Yeah.
And you find out real quick.
Them working was always an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
An illusion that fades every day.
Mm-hmm.
Cyberpunk.
I read a
insert cyberpunk joke here.
Yeah. Saw an image earlier today that said like something like, my computer better start doing what I want it to do rather than what I'm telling it to do. It's like, yep. I know that feeling very well.
Yep.
It's like, I plugged the cable in, what more do you need?
It is like an entire job based around the idea of like trying to figure out how to communicate with an alien.
Yeah, that gaslights you constantly.
And then being mad that the alien takes what you're saying literally. Does exactly
also
what you mean.
Moreover, like anything, like putting together like the audio and video equipment was a huge amount of that. Where I was like, oh, I just need to plug in like a 9mm like jack or like cable in here, and it's like, no, if only it were so simple. Nope. Now you need to learn how voltages work.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Are you ready to become an expert in everything? It'll only cost you
basically what I've been
4
doing.
lifetimes.
That's basically what I've been doing so far. It's been working out. I mean,
Gosh.
while you're around. Ow! Stop hurting me, aliens. Please, I beg of you.
No.
Ow! Stop, you fuckers.
No.
I'm dead.
No. Damn it, you're supposed to defeat them.
Man.
In single combat. How are we going to research their corpses if you lose the fight? You should really think about somebody else besides yourself, Bird.
I hear when you die, you demonetize.
Oh no. That's
So
distressing.
joke's on them. Or maybe the demonetization's on them now.
Are you making it also a euphemism for shitting yourself? How much are we stretching this?
No, the euphemism didn't change. It's just grosser.
Ew. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Well, neither does YouTube. That's why they're demonetizing it.
Yeah, probably.
Eh.
We're gonna need a lot more course before I can research these.
Give me that, run away from the things that hurt me. Problems can't hurt me if I ignore them.
What was I doing?
Missing concrete to make the conveyor belt. Fuck, 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 fuck. Gonna get hit in the butt.
But concrete's the thing that we're doing and need. Is that part of the recipe?
Chase me far away to hit me in the butt.
Yeah, the conveyor poles require concrete. Shit.
Yeah.
That's where you gotta make the.
Luckily,
you gotta make
I
each.
assume you've been leaving the concrete alone, and there's plenty for me to go and grab, right?
Definitely didn't just grab it all or anything. Why would I ever?
Nah, I mean, the only other substance I know that you can make a clock with is like radiation.
Or the
I'm
rock.
not entirely sure if you're going to be able to.
And the sun. Well, I guess that's radiation.
True. Yeah. Not entirely sure if I could convince a whole lot of people to go along with having an atomic clock strapped to their wrist at all times. Or maybe I could. Yeah. I don't know. Say it has healing powers. Fuck it. There you go.
I mean, yeah.
It improves your balance.
You also usually just need, like, it improves your balance. You usually just need to normalize things, and then it's never questioned again.
Or like I said, I just need, the other day, I just need to make people feel insecure about it and be like, oh yeah, if you wear this atomic, like, wristwatch, it makes you come harder or something.
Wow.
Ah, man, I meant to say demonetize, my bad. It makes you,
now we're actually demonetized. No.
Yeah, now we're actually gonna get demonetized. That sucks.
Oh, there's the guy.
No. Yeah.
Ow, shit. Where'd he go? There he is. Please die in a hilarious manner.
What?
There he goes.
Yeah. Did he die again in a hilarious manner?
Oh, every time I kill the charging guys, it's always really funny when they
flip.
Yeah, their animations turn off, and it just becomes a weird ragdoll. And every single time, the ragdoll's interpreted completely differently. This time, he spin dashed.
Ooh, he's scenicked.
He just fucking spin dashed all the way to his final destination. He just instantly, his life just turns off instantly, and his body just goes somewhere. Is it working? You don't have to turn on miners, do you? Remember. I think I just hooked up the power to the miner. Oh yeah, there it goes. It's beginning its first.
Make it join a union or something?
Yeah.
That's not very American.
Why can't we just tame these guys? They're cool. They're like pangolins. They're like pangolin wolves.
Yeah.
With big doofy teeth.
Oh, is this what I think it is?
They've got like silly Pokemon teeth and faces.
Oh, I think this is what I think it is. Oh man, I hope it is. Hang on. Gotta finish picking this shit up.
Did you find the secret?
Oh no. I found a limestone rock, and I thought that we could also just put a miner on it, which would have been way closer to the base, and I would have been like, turns out we're stupid. But no, turns out there's just a limestone rock over here.
Turns out that I'm the stupid.
No, I'm an opportunist of stupidity.
Wow.
What? No, you just use the... Don't use conveyor poles. Just use like the lifts. Conveyor lifts are so much easier and they look better.
Oh, don't be mean to conveyor poles. They've been through a hard time.
I mean, but I'll be mean to whoever I want, okay?
It's all I have left.
Alright, we'll put that there.
There, I did both.
Please tell me you didn't. Oh.
It looks like a brontosaurus standing up.
I was gonna say.
They do move in packs.
Alright, we'll put that there. Whoops, that's the wrong... No! Close! No,
Holy
F.
fucking shit. It's a dinosaur.
There's a dinosaur. Oh no, it's gonna eat me. They all look like brontosauruses now. Wow, thanks, I think. Because brontosauruses are my favorite dinosaurs.
Come over here, Mr. Brontosaurus. I got the star tree.
I don't get it.
You never read Iddlefoot?
Nah, I've never read a book in my life.
Can't tell what resources where. Shit.
Conveyor belt's the far left one. I mean, sorry, limestone's the far left one. You made it so far away too. Like, the funny part is if I make it like connect back to the ground, it looks like a water park ride. Like,
or a weird
just go up and then
just a weird tongue.
Like a slide.
Is that too far? Damn it.
Yep. Keith, I beg of you, can I just go remake that? No, don't make it a Bronto to Bronto contact. Oh.
What is the threshold for too long? When does it become too long?
I'm gonna put a conveyor pole. You should use that. Oh, thank God. Okay. We can still do a little Bronto to Bronto contact, but like not so much. There. Okay.
There we go.
That makes me happy. Thank you for doing it that way.
Did you saw what I did? Did you saw it?
I did. I'm very, very apathetic about everything, but I'll say that I'm happy for you.
Wow. I can just leave.
New Year's Eve and like New Year's is like usually like one of my favorite days of the entire year.
Why?
This year I couldn't be more like apathetic about it, and that makes me a little sad, but also that defeats the purpose of being apathetic. So instead, it makes me nothing. But no, New Year's Eve is great because then I get to make a bunch of resolutions. aka I get to lie to myself a lot, but
that's just the normal, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the default.
I get to pretend. Yeah, it was like, oh man, I spend one day acknowledging all my problems and then identifying solutions to them, and then that's it. We're good.
Thinking about solutions is just as good as solutioning.
Solutioning.
I'm gonna salute.
No, I knew you were gonna say that because I wanted to say it, but then I had dignity instead.
Feed the limestone into the limestone place faster game. Do it faster.
It's kind of nice to see it though. Like
this duo has such strong John Siracusa and Merlin Man energy. I can make up names too.
Was that a compliment from chat? Because
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, so it did come from chat. Okay. Can you repeat it all over again?
I don't know who John Siracusa or Merlin Mann are. Although, when I say it out loud, it's a really funny name.
I mean, isn't John Siracusa the guy that, like...
I just think of the word Jacques, like Jacques.
Jacques.
And then I think of, it is I, Merlin Man.
Yeah, that's also what I'm thinking.
That's definitely an image.
Mm-hmm.
I think oh no, that's Marlin Man? I was trying to think of like the Mermaid Man. I was thinking of SpongeBob.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Merlin Man and Jacques Boy. What the fuck is happening here?
I don't know.
These are merging into each other.
They were talking about in your brain because I was like, the fuck is happening there?
No, it's fine.
Jacques Boy.
I don't have anywhere to go with these thoughts. They just are inflicted on people.
All right. Do you want to...
We're only at 6 plates. Damn it. Right.
Do you want to maybe
in pursuit of
getting the base?
Maybe. I'm also still trying to deal with the concrete problem, so I can make the thing. In the process of improving
concrete now.
Yeah. In the process of improving our concrete, we spent a lot of concrete. It could take a little bit.
Yeah, but I'm pleased with us having done it.
Yeah,
anyway,
I want to improve the base, but I want to finish building the space elevator before I use any more concrete, because a lot of the base improving involves organizing it, which involves concrete.
Okay, yeah, that's totally fair.
It's
then
a little bit of a rough spot.
You're right. I'd forgotten that like we'll need to be using concrete to make like the foundations and stuff to improve the layout of the base. But did you have any ideas like of generally what you were thinking, aside from we wanted to actually look like a factory and have like a actual building that has inputs and outputs and stuff?
Part of it's like scaling,
could be kind of
like having a big building that like here's a bunch of constructors that'll make this thing, and here's a bunch of constructors that'll make that thing, and you keep scaling upwards. So you have to carefully organize it. It's like cable management,
right?
Where you just have to organize it all so you can tell what anything is. But before we do any of that, the scary thing is that scaling up increases our power consumption. So I'm like, oh god, we need to unlock coal, and we can't get anywhere further on the on the entire tree until we complete tier 1 of the of this. Okay. Although maybe actually you might invent coal by finding coal.
Okay.
Shit.
So why don't we wait until we have both coal and we have the space elevator in place, and then we'll start thinking about how to like build up like an actual factory thing.
Yeah.
One thing I'm thinking is that maybe on like the ground floor we have like a certain amount of like iron and smelter stuff. But also maybe like 4 or 5 floors up we then also have like iron again, because I think that
we're just gonna have like a Sam's Club.
I feel like if we just have like a single. Yeah, I feel like if we have just a single floor that's doing the iron to like the entire building, it's never going to scale. So maybe we'll need to have like 2 kind of places where we're producing a lot of
although we could always have a lot of like vertical things going up to supply all the different floors and like like vacuum tubes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna explore
we can do something like that.
Because
you want to just walk in a random direction to try and find coal.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in a random direction. Okay, yeah, there is a hub icon on our thing. That's good. I'm gonna walk in a random direction because I am suspecting that like what if you learn how to do coal by finding it.
I'm gonna double check that. I believe that from what I remember, to find more materials you have to unlock milestones, because if I remember right, one of the milestones was like discover like new materials or whatever. With
and they could have revamped all sorts of things about the tree, so I'm not really sure. But it feels backwards. Like I feel like we had coal before we were making the tree. I mean, before we were doing the space elevator. That feels weird to like
just need to
not have coal power yet, but we have a space elevator.
I mean, we just need to tell Santa that we've been very naughty boys.
I've been a naughty boy, Santa. A naughty boy.
Give us all the coal. Yeah.
I'm gonna get killed by the... Oh, there we go. Weird tentacle crown fireball monster. These guys are weird.
Just reminded me of the conversation I had with Andrew the other day where we were talking about like Santa getting stuck in a chimney. And
wow.
What did we call him? We were like, oh no, Step Santa got stuck in the chimney and his butt is all exposed. And we were like, oh. Andrew and I really bring out the demonetization in each other.
Stupid, sexy Santa.
Oh no, I'm stuck in this chimney. I'm so helpless with my mouth open on one end of the chimney. And...
Oh my god.
What? What'd you find?
I may have found... Oh god. I may have just found like 6 iron nodes.
Okay. I mean, that's cool. We have way more iron than we're going to be using in the short or medium term at this point.
We're going to make so much iron before long once we make our super complex.
So, oh,
birdie!
I see that when you found raw quartz, it's
when did they add these?
So I think you're right that we need to find coal to
die
to use it.
I killed him. He's
All right,
dead.
Well, I'm gonna walk in a random direction until I find coal then.
Yeah, because I found a random thing of quartz and then jammed it in there.
Yep.
Oh god, I think this is actually 6 nodes of iron altogether.
That's pretty rad.
In fact, I think it's where we started our base during the first like alpha weekend or whatever. That when I was with like a few other people. I think we had like a 5-player lobby for that one session. Yeah,
what the hell is this thing?
This is a nightmare of iron. We could make like a whole like iron processing building just based around this one place and scale it up like crazy.
I found a lizard doggo in this game, and it's dressed up like Rudolph.
Aww.
I know, I want him.
A lizard doggo, like it's friendly?
Yeah. It's like
what are those?
I went up to it and pressed E to pet it, and it was like...
limestone?
And then it ran away from me, which, you know, is pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
But...
Fair enough.
Ow!
New technologies can be developed based on this new superconductor
You found gold?
element, primarily in power and electronics. A new research
I found
can now be accessed
effectively like radiation or
plutonium,
uranium.
Iridium.
Yeah.
Oh, limestone.
Hello.
Yeah, I wonder if this is the intended starting spot for bases. This super iron location. That'll be a good place to try to make this.
There must have been some magic in that old iron deposit.
That'll be a good place to try to make like the super iron processing building Mark 1. B1.
Yeah.
Point 1. Final.
I see you too also named my essay Word documents. Because it's like, well, I made a backup of my essay, but also, what if I like that draft and want to come back to it? Let's just make draft 3 final.
Oh yeah, I have thumbnail I go through multiple versions of thumbnails sometimes for a playthrough sometimes, and I'll be like, I feel like I can fix this, but I also don't want to try to fix it in this file. So like I'll save that as V1, copy that file, and then call that one V2, and then start working on that one to see if I can make a better thumbnail. That way, when I inevitably make it worse, I can go back. Oh, doggy! I think I found one. Oh yeah, it totally looks like a weird No Man's Sky creature. It doesn't like me. It's backing away.
Very strange looking.
No!
Because I'm pretty sure the Rudolph thing is on its ass.
It just got long live the king.
Oh, nice.
It backed off of a cliff to get away from me. I feel very power slug. I feel very judged right now.
Nice, yeah.
That's unfamiliar energy readings, which could potentially be
that was unfortunate. He should not have done that.
Yeah.
research.
I mean, you were just trying to pet the dog. It's not like you were trying to ask it to prom or something. That was a very unwarranted reaction.
I just wanted to look at its funny Rudolph outfit it somehow is wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Who did that to it?
The aliens that are littering our landscape with their gifts.
That is, yeah, it's just Christmas pollution at this point. Another one. At least I'm going on a fun adventure while I wait for our base to finish shit. Oh shit.
Ow.
Okay.
The ramming. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, we're gonna get there's gonna be a ton of concrete waiting for us.
Hope so. Or the power will be off.
What? I didn't know that this game world had like an edge to it, but I found the boundary and it's kind of terrifying. It
you mean
drops off like a Breath of the Wild?
Oh yeah, just the abyss.
Yeah.
Yeah, the foggy abyss.
I hope I can get back out of here. This doesn't look good.
How much are you carrying?
No.
Can't you just? Do you not have? Oh, you don't. You probably don't have like cement to build your way out.
No, I didn't bring any of that with me.
Build.
Wait. Wait.
If you
hold on,
build a stackable conveyor pole, it's a ladder.
No, I did. I have a ramp. I can make ramps. I did
like
make
a stackable conveyor pole is like a straight up ladder.
Eh,
very
it's okay.
much useful.
Fortnite.
Is this new or copper? It's copper. I don't care about copper.
I'm gonna be like Sans from Fortnite. It's fine.
You say Sans from Fortnite?
Yeah.
I swear to God.
As soon as I said that, I was like, ooh.
Dab. Actually, I guess it would. I guess it would just be the Undertale song, and that's it, because Fortnite just steals.
Yeah. While he's Sans, I'm picturing flossing Sans, and I don't really like it at all.
I mean, I think if you Google flossing Sans, you get a result probably.
I'm sure I'm gonna get not only a picture of Sans doing the
only
dance.
The first 4 are some kind of like mouth-centric fetish content.
Yeah, I was gonna say like not only will I get Sans doing the flossing dance, but also just Sans like practicing dental hygiene. Like, I'm gonna get both.
Yeah, you'll have.
Oh, that's fall damage.
You'll have the dance, then you'll have dental hygiene, then you'll have blushing, overly moist-looking dental hygiene, and you're like, I don't know why this looks like it's drawn sexually, because I don't know what's sexual about it.
It's like,
but
I'm
people
confused.
are like
why
that
did you make
now.
his teeth look soft?
Why is he so shiny and wet?
I'm gonna get booped in the butt. No, I got booped in the butt.
Gonna get you booped in the butt.
Oh, I forgot the game is like helpful and it will drop a indicator on your map where you got last booped.
Oh, did you get
the final
dieted?
boop? Yeah.
You get
he booped his last noop.
Boys, beast noises. Distance. Oh, they're circling. They're circling me.
Oh, no, you just found death.
No, I keep finding enemies, and they're always in pairs. Dude, there is so much iron around here.
Yeah, same.
I found like another cluster of iron places.
I've been finding tons of iron, yeah.
Man, it's so much harder to fight these things in pairs. They go fast. Oh,
I also found some coal, but it was too close to our base, and I wanted a better challenge, so I didn't mine it.
Swear to God. Are you serious?
No. I'm just fucking with you. Would have been funny though, but nah. I just thought of that because I was really curious to see what you would say. Ooh, look at this! I found a exploded spaceship, a drop pod.
Oh yeah, because we find those and we research how to like All of them have like they have like recipes and stuff in them, I think, and like they have like a requirement to open each one. Like some of them require like power and other things.
Yeah, that one's really close to our base. You can find it by just going a little north.
I'm finding a no, I'm fine. I was not happy about that fall. I didn't feel good about it. I'm on a bit of a slug spree right now. Not gonna lie.
I know what you mean by that sentence, but I appreciate the way you phrased it.
They look so ripply. Like I think they animated they took a slug model, and then they seemingly animated it the same way that grass that's supposed to be blown by the wind gets animated. Or just kind of wobbles. It's like a weird visual for a slug, which there's definitely something weird and moist and odd about slugs, but it's not that they ripple.
Yeah, they're kind of like Sans' teeth. Oh, whispered right in my ear, baby. Just give me a little.
What the fuck? What the fuck? This happened.
There's Sans asthma.
Oop.
You're about to have a bad time.
I hit a charging guy and he split into two. And I was very confused. Like I think one of them was inside the other one and they were perfectly synced up on their animations. So I hit him and he got stunned and split into two copies of himself, and I'm like, what the fuck? I wasn't ready for this. This shouldn't be on the list of possibilities.
Giving a lesson on how to be an asthma artist, and it was like go around your house and try to find things that will make like a pleasant noise, and the guy just showed up with like 4 different combs, and they just like went like across like the combs a bunch of times, and then they were like, no, not that one, no, not that one, and then they were like, ah, that one. And I was like, this video is actually hilarious, and I can't really even describe why.
It's hilarious and useless. Yeah, you just look around,
now know
listen
how to
to things.
Now know how to pick the best sounding comb.
But you don't. He didn't really tell you how to pick the best one. He just told you to, didn't he? Slug research.
Sulfur.
Slug research. Slug research. Oh, Caterium.
It could be an indication of recent volcanic activity.
Taste like slug. Look like research.
Looks like people.
Research.
Tastes like slug. Looks like slug. Is just a slug.
I think we're learning how to make
friends.
Ooh, medical inhaler.
Oh,
inflated pocket dimension. 5 more inventory slots. You make it out of alien flesh. Jesus.
Ew. Bags of holding are made of flesh.
So we can get 1 more hand slot, but it costs 5 plates from those chargy boys. And we can get 5 more inventory slots, but we need 5 flesh from the fireball predators. Oh, and we can build the rebar gun now. Neat.
Oh, I'm next to the bee plants. Oh, I forgot about the bee plants.
No one forgets about the bee plants.
It's okay, I'm in the water. The bees hate the water, right?
Ooh, slug. You can scan for slugs.
Oh no, I found more bee plants. I wanted to find 0 bee plants. Instead I found 2.
Your worst fate of all.
If I run this direction, surely there will be no bees here. I'm wrong. There are many bees here.
Did you find your way into the giant desert of death?
No, I found a lake of death.
No.
Which, though it sounds more metal, is not. There's nothing
No,
in here.
it's wet actually. I'm very smart.
You know, you can be a pet.
Oh, the first one that takes time to research.
Oh, that was terrifying. What the I'm almost hyperventilating. That was so scary.
Are you gonna be okay?
I found a giant poison head crab from Half-Life 2.
Damn.
It was legitimately quite scary looking.
Did you ask?
I got
Did you
booped by so many bees.
Did you ask his for his autograph? Did you ask him where Half-Life 3 is? Do people count Alex as Half-Life 3? Are they happy now?
I think so. I think that they reused a ton of the like plot like scraps to make Alex.
Yeah, I made a trash bag.
I don't really know why people were so hyped over Half-Life 3 in retrospect, because I'm like, what do we know about this, or what did we know about this game aside from a picture of a boat?
Well, I mean, did you play everything up to that point?
Yeah, I played Half-Life 1 and 2, and it was fantastic.
Did you play episode 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Because like that's definitely part of it. It just stops.
That's true.
Like they literally they made
good point.
episode 1 and then episode 2 and then just stopped. And like episode 2 ends on a major cliffhanger ending, including a character death. And it's like
that's true.
And then ends mid-scene with the roll credits. It's like, see it when we come back tomorrow with the next game. And then 13 years passed, we're out of power. Fuck.
Okay, yeah, so I guess a part of it for me personally is that I didn't play episodes 1 or 2 until much later.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really want to support that model. And also, episode 1, when it came out, was considered pretty meh. Especially compared to episode 2, which has, in retrospect, aged quite well. But even if you play episode 1 at this point, you're just kind of like, wow, this is pretty mediocre. I guess maybe it was because they were still experimenting with, like, how do we charge money for a game that we can put a lot less effort into?
The, for me, I had a weird relationship with the franchise because I've never played 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then my first Half-Life game, and one of my first PC games was Half-Life 2 Episode 1. Because
that's actually super weird.
Because it's a terrible naming scheme.
That's true. Half-Life 2 Episode 1 implies that it should be
the beginning of the franchise, but it's the second game of Half-Life 2, because Half-Life 2 is the first Half-Life 2, then episode 1 is part 2, and then episode 2 is part 3. It's like, what?
You know, I was saying I found the poison head crabs from Half-Life 2 earlier, and they were really scary. I found a forest full of them.
Have fun with that. I believe in you.
Don't think I will.
I totally called too that I was going to come back to this base after my expedition just to find that stuff was turned off, so progress hasn't been being made. Good news is we have enough concrete.
Now I have bees. Oh, and stuff's charging at me.
I have enough concrete for the special elevator, but I'm now short by about 400 wire.
Oof.
Well, that's not great.
Please leave me alone, nature. I'm sorry for
no, bird, we love you.
Everything that I've done.
That is a lot of that shit.
Chasing after me. No. No,
you like
leave me
that
alone.
chat? You could be watching Bird have exciting bee combat, but instead you're watching me craft wires.
Yeah, they could also just be having a beer and not watching this at all, but instead, Happy New Year's!
Happy New Year's. Yeah, I will gladly avoid the bees for as long as possible.
It's fine. I would highly recommend it. I died in bee fields, and I need to go find it or get my stuff back. My stuff that
I've said this before, but I don't
really
remember I told you.
don't care about whatsoever.
Did I tell you my 3 conspiracy?
Like the band 3?
Oh, what I thought was going to happen. My stupid conspiracy brain as a teenager.
Conspiracy.
Because you know the joke, there was the joke that Valve can't count to 3, because every franchise they made ended at 2, and I was like, they're just gonna make one. It's gonna be like the orange box, but it's gonna just be called 3. It's gonna be the third game of every franchise.
It's the third game of everything,
and it's and the joke will go so far that's like it's Portal 3, Left 4 Dead 3, Team Fortress 3, Half-Life 3, Half-Life 3, but also Half-Life 2 Episode 3, all in the same bundle. Just pay off every incomplete series in one go. But I had a great time playing the orange box. That was a great purchase on the and I played on the 360,
so good.
Which is the place where it made sense. On PC, it was just basically a bundle, but on like Xbox 360, it was a single disc.
Yeah, my favorite part of the orange box is that when it came out, like Portal was probably the most afterthought game that they threw in the collection.
It's the best one.
I know, but like when it first came out, it was by far the game people were the least hype about.
Yeah.
Like nobody gave a shit about Portal, but they were like, oh yeah, they're also releasing a puzzle game in the orange box. And then if you played Portal before you knew anything about Portal, it was such a weird experience because that game is legitimately scary and like very unnerving and creepy and also super memey.
Because of how weird Gladys is.
How weird Gladys is, and then like how unsettling like the sections are where you're breaking out of the puzzle chambers and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And how they like kind of portray like the contrast between the clean puzzle chambers and like the Ratman nests and whatnot, and like that's super duper creepy when it's not spoiled for you. However, the game is being also built. The game is also super memey, so everyone going into it basically played it for. I see it from here. It's enormous. A lot of people will play it and just be like, "Ha, cake is a lie," and I'm like, "Oh, is it though? But have you earned that meme? No, you must be scared of the game first to meme on it."
I have earned that meme, been molded by it.
Yeah, it is actually like, it's very interesting.
No, it's one of the most iconic and well-made games ever made.
Yeah,
deeply important, like to me and my career and everything that I understand about games in a lot of ways. And then Portal 2 is one of the best sequels ever made.
Yeah, it's so good.
Period.
Have you ever played the demo, Narbacular Drop?
I tried. Its technology is so unsupported.
Oh right, that's right. Getting it to run in the first place is nearly impossible. Because like, it wasn't made with like the Unreal Engine or Unity or anything like that. Like they just made their engine.
Yeah, I've had a few experiences trying to run student projects that are influential or significant, or you would hear around a lot, like Devil's Tuning Fork and stuff like that. And like in many cases, it's genuinely difficult to even get the game to work. That is a strug.
It's a big strug, yeah. Alrighty, well, I wasn't able to find any coal. I did die a lot though, so
huzzah!
You know, got that. At least that happened, and everyone saw it. So you know, made everyone happy that way.
Whoa, I don't remember that.
True 2020 gift, or the 2020, the true New Year's Eve. The gift is that I'm dead.
I don't remember this at all. The first delivery we give to our space elevator is 50 smart plates.
Smart plates are new.
Yeah, it's a rotor plus a hardened iron, and we put those in there.
Honestly, the whole Midgar vibe from the space elevator totally comes through. It really does look like there's an advanced civilization on top of our shitty, like, polluting little factory underlayer.
I don't think I can get down without dying.
But Believe me, if you're a funky enough soul, you can get down anywhere.
Explosions outside, hooray, the dogs are gonna freak out. Well, what a grand time I'll have.
Yeah. Now, if you look, it definitely looks like we've built like this advanced civilization mega city on a plate overlooking a bunch of like factories that are just producing smoke and smog and grossness.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
There's our ship down there.
Isn't it cool how that's literally going to be the future?
I'm fine.
If not basically already the present.
It's just a big square in the sky.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
But if you go out a little ways,
it's a good landmark.
You get that, yeah, you don't get that damn pizza or whatever Barrett called
it.
it.
It ended up being more off-center than I meant because the it's hard to tell where you're placing the space elevator because it's so fucking huge. But then I shaved off the cement that was in the wrong direction and put more in the other direction.
Yeah.
It'll work out.
It's not really that off-center, so you know, it's not that bad.
Well, I mean, compared to the pillar, it's disastrously off-center. It sticks off like a modern. Yeah, it sticks off like a modern beach house. It's so tall. It goes all the way to space.
It's so tall.
It's infinite tall. Except it does have definitely has a top.
Space isn't infinitely.
No.
Out.
Also a top of. There's also a top. It's just out.
Yeah.
It's just out there somewhere.
How far away is space, Keith? It's infinite far.
Infinite far. It's ver far. Can confirm is far.
The astronauts had to travel in infinity miles per hour.
I'm gonna need a lot of iron for that. I need to make a ladder that takes us up there so we can actually get up and down easily.
Right.
So I just need a bunch of iron first.
I couldn't find any coal. Couldn't find any coal, man.
Yeah, I wonder if we're doing it wrong. Is our power off again? Cool, our power's off again.
Yeah.
Shit.
The only coal man that I could find is Jenna Coleman by watching all the Doctor Who reruns that are going on right now.
Is that what's happening?
There's a lot of them, yeah.
Do you have cable?
No.
And how are you what?
I don't have cable.
How are you watching reruns? How do reruns factor into your life if you don't have cable?
They're on TV.
Oh, you like watching the standard 2 channels or whatever?
No, no, I'm not watching like Antenna. No, I have Sling, which is like it's like by the same. Oh gosh, who is it? Verizon. Who does satellite TV? I don't know. It's basically them, but instead of it's not even satellite. It's just over the internet. It's just internet TV.
How's that working for you?
I don't know. I don't watch it.
Just throw the premise of this conversation out the window.
Well, other people
JK.
do, and I walk by them while they're watching TV, and they're watching Doctor Who, and I'm like, all right then.
Oh, so
Lady that's Bird. How I know that Doctor Who is on TV.
The only other human that currently exists.
I missed the start of what you were saying, so I'm going to agree with it.
Is it not Lady Bird? Are there additional
the rabbits are there too. Ow.
And the rabbits are big Whovians.
The rabbits are real. They're real.
They eat that shit up.
David Tennant stands. I kept thinking Matt Mercer stands, and I'm like, oh, he would love to be one of the doctors, but. There's a bit of a country requirement. What is being the doctor like being the president? You have to be a citizen to do it.
I think.
Yeah, there was an American doctor.
When?
David Eccleston. He was the first doctor after they rebooted the series in the early 2000s. He's not one American doctor, and he.
I don't think his first name's David either. Is it Chris Eccleston?
It was David Eccleston, right?
Eccleston is. I'm pretty sure he's English.
No. I mean, he might live in English, but he's American.
He might live in English?
I know what I said.
Let's see, Chris. Yeah, it's Chris Eccleston. I was like, what the fuck?
Well,
He's born in Salford, Lancashire, England.
Well, good for him. He's still American.
What? How is he American?
I don't know, but I know he's American, so I'm gonna look it up.
He's always been English.
All right, Chris.
You know that English people fake American accents, right? Like, you know, House is English.
All right.
The character House is English, not the actor.
Ninth incarnation of the Doctor.
Do you think this whole time he was American? At the takeaway right now?
Wait, hold on. Okay, what am I getting confused with then? Chris Eccleston is English according to Wikipedia. Then who am I thinking of?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure the Doctor has always been English. Just like how just like how 007's always been English. Or, you know, UK-ish.
Or Scottish, yeah.
Yeah. UK-ish.
Yeah, I don't think calling Scottish people English is
they don't
something
like that.
they really appreciate.
Not a fan. Hold it tight. I'm still alive. Wow, you can really survive a fall in this game. I've put that to the test.
I honestly thought that Chris Eccleston was American. That's really weird. I wonder why I thought that.
The others?
Look this up.
He was like a returning soldier or something.
This was in 2000. I don't think that America and England were at war with each other in 2000.
No, in The Others. With Nicole Kidman.
Oh.
That's the only thing I knew him from before. I think it might have also been in like a Days Later zombie movie or something. No, that's the guy with the eyes.
The guy with the eyes, huh?
Yeah, you know.
Which one? There's a couple I could think of.
He played Scarecrow.
Oh yeah, him. I think he's got two eyes.
He's got like very watery eyes.
I thought that Eccleston
His eyes are not
American.
dry.
It's really weird.
Yeah, no, you just super full of shit. Super full of shit.
I don't.
It's always like really frustrating when you have like some kind of weird piece of trivia that you repeat a lot for a while, and then like after years you realize it's completely wrong, and you're like,
I never repeated this trivia, thankfully. This is the first time I've ever voiced it, so I haven't been spreading misinformation, at least. But I am curious and annoyed that I don't know why. I'm annoyed that I'm playing a video game and recording myself playing it right now because I wanted to stop and go on Wikipedia for 15 minutes
and go down a weird rabbit hole
of
like why you thought this once.
Exactly. That's the part that bothers me more. Let's see. How much was I anticipating Satisfactory? I don't know. Keith just kind of dropped in my lap one day, and I was like, "Oh, this is fun." So
you mean the first time we played it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think either of us were like looking forward to and anticipating this game. I think it just came out, and you're like, "Oh, it looks like a 3D Factorio." Yeah. I like Factorio.
And, I mean, this game is really, really fun. I enjoy playing it quite a bit.
I'm not really a game anticipator.
Yeah. Since you're playing Satisfactory, I've been watching you again. I'm sure that's not the tone that you intended it to be, but I'm reading it as I'll be watching you. So enjoy that very disingenuous take of your otherwise very pleasant message.
I think they're saying they only watch your content if you're playing Satisfactory, and otherwise you matter not to them.
No, they were saying that they were saying that they're a stand from the scrap mechanic days.
Oh.
Apparently. Well, thank you for your kind message, and I hope you appreciate me shitting all over it. But for whatever it's worth, I still appreciate your kind message.
Expanded tool belt. We have one more. You can equip 3 things to mouse wheel between now.
I can't
so you can
find
now you have even more slots to not equip your fucking weapon in.
I've been looking for coal this whole time. I can't find any coal.
Yeah, I don't know how coal works in this game.
Is coal a myth?
Model.
I don't know if coal exists.
What if coal's just gone? They just
what if they removed coal from the game and we just have been... Oh, what if they did actually honestly remove coal from the game? They
then
probably
we're gonna
didn't.
have ourselves a funny situation.
All right.
Overclocking.
I'm cautiously going to Google this.
Those things. Oh, right, our base is still turned off, isn't it? Instead of fixing it, I did nothing.
That's satisfactory cost. That's satisfactory steam. What the hell are you doing, phone? Okay, satisfactory coal.
Mm-hmm.
Coal is a common early game resource.
How common and how early?
Where is it?
Additional questions. Damn you, coal.
Just use my scanner. My scanner doesn't have coal on it. We were trying to find it by hand.
Keeping Bird awake. He would have left by now.
There's a coal deposit behind you.
But he feels unfulfilled.
A coal deposit behind me? Like, what do you... Is it like...
Made you look.
Is it like sneaking up on me?
Been hunting you. Since the day you were born.
The coal stalks its prey.
It's like it follows.
Mm-hmm.
But the it is an inconvenient truth.
I'm scared. The coal is far. I don't know how you know, and I don't know. That also makes me scared.
Well, they know because it's not a procedurally generated map. So they just already know where it is because they've played this area before.
Okay. Why does the Wikipedia, the Satisfactory wiki?
I'm sorry, what are you, a cheater?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if I'm cheating. Can you tell me if I'm heading the right direction to the coal at this point? I've spent like 30 minutes looking for it. What is this?
What did you find? Is it a Stussy?
No, I found Sam ore. Okay, I'm not currently heading in the right direction. Got it.
Or what?
I'm gonna walk this direction.
Or Frodo?
I don't know. It's SAM ore.
It's really weird turning a corner and seeing a giant gift.
Satisfactory calculator. I can't alt tab.
Calculator?
There is a map.
There's a calculator? Is that like a...
No, I think Satisfactory Calculator is just the name of the website, and it's like a generic website with a bunch of Satisfactory tools.
It probably says like the ratios that you build buildings in for them to like feng shui.
Yep. I'm gonna choose to ignore your use of the term feng shui because it hurts my brain and soul a little bit. Ah! Just because something uses mathematics doesn't mean it's feng shui. It's not like you're like,
wait,
feng shui y over
are
X.
those even related? Math and feng shui.
Probably.
All right, I built a building for this. I forgot.
Now, class, today we're going to learn how to feng shui the quadratic equation.
Yeah. Did I stutter?
Yeah.
Forgot that I made a whole
Everybody
building just for
asks-
mulching the shit into super biomass stuff things.
Everybody asks, y equal x, but nobody asks,
How
why?
equal X?
Why? I don't even care that I'm dying right now. That was put a smile on my stupid face. All right, well, I have no idea if the past 30 minutes of footage was usable. I was hoping to just run around and get some coal.
I mean,
And
let's
then
be.
be like,
I mean, it's
yeah,
not.
found
They don't.
coal.
They don't look at the screen.
There. Instead
I
of finding
forgot.
coal, I just found really stupid stupidness. What?
Forgot that I was doing. There we go. I forgot that I had a mulcher that was making the stuff already. Technically.
Is this an actual mulcher, or are you just calling everything the mulcher still?
I don't know what to call it. I had the thing that turns your biomass into this biofuel. I had a factory set up for that.
Oh,
So
is
whenever
that like a euphemism? Is biomass P?
Oh, Jesus, we are close to capping out on power regardless. Even if
Yeah.
even when everything is fed, which is also a pain to do. Yet.
We're gonna have to scale up. All right.
Yep, we're gonna
whatever.
scale our power
I'm
up. But
out.
the problem is that we can still only feed our power by doing fucking manual grass shit. We need to find the coal.
I'll take a picture of the scanner to show you. I appreciate that, but I'm actually probably just gonna call it here tonight. But thank you for stopping by and tolerating.
I'm just gonna look for the coal
Yeah.
and find it.
It's apparently far away, so have fun with that. Alrighty, good night.
Bird was clearly not man enough to last to midnight. I see how it is.
Yeah, you're totally correct.
Gaming is masculinity now.
I mean, staying up till midnight is pretty overrated when compared to waking up at 6 a.m.
Suffering sleep deprivation to own the libs. Oh god.
Do the bags under my eyes trigger you, Snowflake?
Oh yeah, it's just like a screenshot of a text conversation where the battery is low. Hello, Poison Fields. Ooh,
Alright,
more rock quartz.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm gonna be getting off soon. I just want to see if I can find some coal. Just to know. Because this problem needs to get solved soon. Or our base is gonna be miserable. This hand feeding the engine crap is so miserable. And the more the base, it hard caps your scaling of your base, because you have to feed it by hand. So I don't think you can like. You can definitely mulch. You can throw all your mulchy shit into factories to mulch it for you, but you can't like mine it automatically. You always have to feed it yourself, and that's a pain. It's also annoying that you can't put the leaves and the trees in the same device, because they're different recipes. So the leaves and the wood are two separate recipes that turn into stuff. Hello, Stussy. The Somer Sloop. I guess it's what other people call it. The Stussy. Also known as the teleporter into the maw in World of Warcraft right now. Like, the Stussy is a constant fixture in that game, and it's really fucking weird. And I feel like one of the artists pranked the rest of the development team into letting them put a Stussy as a core thing in the game, and then just they didn't do anything, just left it in there. Never, like, it's like no one caught it. Hey buddy, I got meat, or a nut. Would you like a nut? No! Ooh, healing. Come back here, I got nut! Be my friend, I'm so lonely, my friend. Are you like a shrimp dog? Kinda. Oh. He doesn't like when you press E on him. Uh-oh. Yeah, ka! Oh! He can go up rocks. He's smarter than cyberpunk enemies. But not that much. At some point, the idea that I would miss all coal in the area for this long becomes improbable. And yet, keep finding more ore that will be useful as we continue to scale. Is that coal? That might be coal. It's very awkwardly located. Can I just build across? It's too convenient. Maybe over there? I need access. That'd be an interesting problem to have the coal be on a different island. It's not that far away, is it? That's our thing. That's our spot. Oh, no fall damage. Fall damage is way lower than expected in this game, constantly. Space. There's a slug up there, a yellow slug. We haven't researched them yet. Woo! All right. Oh. Is that a Chad? Oh god, he's coming! Wait! Wait! Oh my god! I didn't know these existed! What a fucking nightmare! Go back to your side. Go back on. Go back. Go back over. Go back. I should have dropped him in the abyss. Oh god, here it comes. Can I even hurt you? I'm a little worried that I might not be able to hurt you. Oh! Shit! Balls. Shit. Balls. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I can't even place it correctly. I'm gonna die. Yep. Alright.